Hey tea heads, this is Don from Mei Leaf and welcome to our annual tea games. Every year we like to head over to our tea house in London and give the team there some games to play to work out who is going to be the champion tea head. Before we get into what the games are, let's meet the contenders. We've got Raya, we've got Adrian, we've got Moana, we've got Anya, and we've got the reigning champ 2 years in a row, Sam. Right, this year we made it different. I didn't want to be involved with creating my own quiz. Instead, what I instructed the team to do was to, in secret, create their own blend. And it can only be 2 ingredients, 2 teas or a tea and a tisane. They've got to work out their blend, they've got to work out their proportions and present to the competition a blend that is going to be flavorful, characterful, cohesive, hopefully, to allow the teas to either complement each other or contrast each other in a good way or create third flavors that you would never get if you didn't combine them. They had to do this in secret so that nobody knew what their blends were. There are 2 prizes for this game. The first prize is for the winning blend. So they're all going to be tasting each other's blends. They're not going to know which one is which, and they're going to be offered the opportunity to choose their runner-up blend and their winning blend. Runner-up blends get 1 point, winning blends get 2 points. And then we're going to tally it all up and we're going to find out which was their favorite blend. So we'll have one champion, the blending champion. The second medal is going to go to the best taster. Because they're going to be tasting the teas, they're going to have to try to work out which teas are in the blend. At first, the type, but if possible, trying to work out the actual tea. Very, very challenging to do when teas are blended together. Hard enough to do when you're brewing individually. So they're going to get 1 point if they get the type of tea correct, and they get 2 points for naming the actual tea. Because there's 2 teas in each blend, that means there's a potential 6 points for grabs for every blend. And then we're going to tally up those points and we're going to find our champion taster. So we're going to have a champion blender and our champion taster. Let's head over to Camden, meet the team and see how they get on. All right, we're here with Raya. Welcome, Raya.
I'm Raya.
Say hello to the world.
Hello.
So tell us your blend and give us some idea about how you came up with the blend.
Alrighty, so the blend I've got today is one that I came up with in 15 minutes.
Put the work in.
Absolutely, that's how I do it. And I've named it Camden Sewer Rat.
Camden Sewer Rat.
Camden Sewer Rat. I feel like that's a very suitable name. Basically, it's 5 parts Blazing Heavens and 3 parts Nug Potion.
Ooh, a white and Shupur combo.
Yeah, I did not expect. Here's the thing, right? I think there's a nice bit of inspiration. The fact that I was in the tube thinking of this.
Okay.
So it's probably the mustiness that
exactly.
that
you were
was
like
surrounding.
picking up those London underground vibes.
So I was thinking, I was on my way here, like back from the gym, and I was like, oh, like I need to come up with what the blend is going to be. And I was like, do you know what? Let's probably combine like a white with something funky.
When I first smell this, the first thing I pick up is Blazing Heaven, but then just in the background there is that little nuggy funk.
In. Absolutely.
Nuggy funk. All right, let's give it a try.
I put it up against. So my main component was always Blazing Heavens, and I was trying to pair it up with what could work the best.
Okay. Why that? Is this because it's one of your favorite teas, or?
It's because aged whites are, in my opinion, they form probably the most ubiquitous. What do you call it? Like base. You rarely ever get like an overpowering astringency. Yeah. There's no strong scent. It's very silky. Yeah. And if you know how to combine it with something else, you can get a very harmonious. Is that a word? Like harmonious blend.
I get you because aged white teas they're kind of universal. Everyone loves them. They're soft, they're silky, they're smooth.
Exactly.
But they still have enough strength that they're not going to just hide in a blend.
So Blazing Heavens especially, it really shines through. It holds its integrity throughout, first of all, many brews. So that's one thing I did take into account with making this, is that can it stand multiple brews, number one. Number two, is it complex enough to be enjoyable on multiple brews?
Yeah.
And I think definitely having an aged white as a base provides that essential complexity that you're looking for. Number two, combining it with Nog Potion, I think it goes hand in hand. I would say I really, really enjoy the oiliness of Nog Potion.
Mm-hmm. First infusion, I'm picking up more of the Blazing Heaven.
Yeah, because also Nog Potion needs to open up, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's actually a very harmonious blend, I think.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's like fighting each other. They seem to complement each other very well.
Yeah.
I would say that
It's got a nice liquor as well.
I wonder how it brews out, you know? Does it become more Nog Potion towards the end? The sweetness of Nog Potion and the sweetness of Blazing Heaven are mixing really well in the mouth. It's kind of a licorice and then the brown sugar combo.
It's exactly the brown sugar finish.
Yeah.
Also, both of them are very nutty in a way.
Yeah.
In terms of like, at least what I think when I have Blazing Heavens is that it has like a nice nutty base note.
Yeah.
Whereas Nog Potion has a really nice nutty. And when I say nutty, think more hazelnut, think more walnut and not almonds.
Very specific.
Not almonds. I don't like the astringency of almonds. But yeah, think that those two, for example, and it's more like of a back tongue sort of thing going on.
Yeah.
With Nog Potion. And I just like that it's like an all-encompassing nutty experience. But at the same time, there's fruitiness, there's like savouriness happening.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's not lacking is what I would say.
It's very whole, it's very complete.
Yes.
And it's also, they blend well to each other. This is what I would say is bizarrely, because I wouldn't have thought of it like at first glance, they're quite complementary, you know, in terms of the teas. They match each other very well.
It's a simple sort of structure, but it's very enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's got depth.
Yeah. Well, I think you nailed it. It's definitely very, very enjoyable. All right, so you're going to be triangle, right? You're the triangle blend. Don't tell anybody. You're the triangle blend.
Oh, I just got you in a conspiracy video.
Exactly. Blur out the hand signals. But you're triangle blend, and we'll see what the team think. Triangle blend for you.
Interesting.
Here you go.
Okay. Is this okay? Is this okay? That's okay, we're good. All right.
Triangle.
Thank you. Nice whiskey color.
Ooh. This color is quite light.
Okay, I smell red tea.
This smells like white tea. We're moving into the age white territory. I'm gonna say age white before I even tasted. That's how confident I am. It smells like age white. It tastes like age white.
Oh, white tea. Wow. Okay, right now I'm just getting a white tea like Jade Star 8.
J Star 8. J Star 8. This literally tastes like J Star 8.
So I definitely think there is red tea there, but I can't really pinpoint what the other thing is.
Ooh. Oh no. Okay, this is not my type, I'm sorry, but because it's too sweet for me, to be honest.
Very sweet.
Lots of candy floss, wheat fields.
There is fruit and spice in it, strawberry cherry-like flavor with a bit of cardamom. That smells like cookies.
I know why I don't really like it, because when I was a kid, every time you get cold, your grandma will force you to drink a coughing syrup, and this one tastes a hint of coughing syrup. But it also has a nice, very sweet, fruity nose inside. It's a fresh grape, but without the peel.
Yeah, a grape note as well. Maybe there's like a black tea in there.
What if it's two age whites mixed together? That would be such a good thing. I think two age whites mixed together. I added two age whites, there you go, bam. Guess that.
I have no idea.
This is tricky. This is trickier than I thought.
Color.
I'm not good at this. I would say there is a oolong maybe, but let me have another sip. Also a pu'er inside. Oh, interesting. So I think it's a oolong mixed with a raw pu'er, and the pu'er is aroma composer maybe, and the oolong is like a rock oolong, impressed oolong.
Red tea, so black tea and white tea. I think it's gonna be forest jam and moonlight white.
It might be some black tea in there. Okay, so I think it's J-Star 8 with some type of black tea, but again, I don't know the other one. Who did it?
No, you're going to tell me black tea. You can't.
Okay, I have to say the name of black tea,
even if it's a guess.
even if it's a guess. Damn it. Ancient Haze, but it doesn't taste like it. Okay, Ancient Haze and J-Star 8.
For sure, white tea. And for sure, a black tea. Maybe Jade Star 8 and Ancient Haze.
All right, Adrian. What's
guys.
what's happening in this blend? What's in this Guy One, and why did you pick this blend?
So, being as I'm a very busy man, I didn't give this too much thought.
That's what everyone
So,
is
at the
saying.
last moment, I thought, okay, what is something that's cozy, but will make people feel like, this is cozy but tasty at the same time? Black Yunnan Tour 96. It's a nice, strong, deep, ripe pour that embodies the nature of autumn. And then Amber Gaba, because it's just, I wanted Tiger Eye. I wanted to go with Tiger Eye Gaba, but I thought it might be a bit too mellow and it will drown the ripe pour down.
Okay.
So I wanted to give some sort of
okay,
So I wanted to give this ripe, and why Black Yunnan Tour? Because it's 96 and it's smoky. It has a smoke that the other ripe pours don't have, you know. So.
And you think that the smoke would work with the amber?
The Amber Gaba, yeah. Because Amber Gaba, even though it used to be our lightest Gaba, now it's Tiger Eye, it still has power, surprisingly. After having it side by side with Tiger Eye, I was like, whoa, Amber Gaba has power.
Okay, yeah, I mean, this is wild again. Wild blends being thrown my way. Okay, so have you tried it? You've tasted it, obviously, but have you gone through proper infusions with it, or have you just quickly thrown this together, Adrian style?
I haven't even tried it.
Shut up.
This is the first time I'm trying it.
Are you serious?
So my blend is 4 grams of Black Yunnan Tour and 4 grams of Amber Gaba.
And you've not tried it before?
No, I'm thinking that somehow my...
Bold.
No, I'm thinking that because I've been working with tea for so long, my subconscious will kick in and will give me the perfect blend.
You let the universe guide
I
you.
let the universe guide me. Let's see if
You just walked in there and went, doom, no tasting. Just go straight into the competition.
Surely it's gonna work.
Holy moly, okay, fine. I appreciate the faith that you're showing the universe for this one. Cheers.
Cheers. I think the thing is,
Go on.
the Amber Gaba opens first.
Yeah, that's called blending, my friend. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Black Yunnan Tour.
I tried to give it like a long time sitting with the lid on after the rinse to just let the...
Okay, in the game, can I rinse the Yunnan? No, but can I rinse the Yunnan Tour before I put it?
I will do it. I will
Can you
make
rinse
sure.
the
I
Yunnan
will.
Tour? Yes.
I will.
So
rinse
give it like a 30-second rinse before we brew, because it's
Typical
it's
you
Amber Gaba.
had to make it hard for me. All right, second infusion though, it should be more.
That's Amber Gaba.
Okay. Now, wow. Okay, right. Yeah.
This is what I was going
Yeah.
for. Okay,
This
is what
really
I...
reminds me of like a real sort of old man's Hong Kong tea, right?
Old man's Hong Kong tea. Oh
Because it's
my
got that
God.
aged, it's got that aged, black, HR, that aged HR, and it's really old, 1996, and it has such. You say it has smokiness. I get much more like really clean antique woods and minerality out of it, and a lot of sweetness. Yeah, go on.
But it's also clean.
It's so clean.
It's so clean.
So
It's crazy. Our 98 used to be a little bit fuzzy sometimes, but this one, 96 one,
Sharp,
sharp.
high def.
People literally love this to death.
And then the amber provides a honeyed note. It provides a little roasty, toasty honeyed note to it because it's got the roast of the amber gabber as well.
A little bit of
It's nice. It's nice. The universe did you well.
burnt sugar.
Yeah.
A little bit of honey, brown burnt sugar. It's just
Yeah.
it's just comforting.
It's like you're sitting in a church, a really like beautiful, clean church crypt, but you're having I don't know, like honeys and a little bit of like honeyed apricots or something,
You have nice jammy
Yeah.
honey jam.
Yeah.
It's like I felt like do you know what I said? I said like this makes me feel like Winnie the Pooh and I'm in the forest and I'm scooping a big nice chunk of honey but it's all autumn, it's mud, it fell on the ground, there's a little bit of mud in there, there's a little bit of leaves, so it's just like that nice.
Yeah.
Honey.
Yeah, I get you.
Winnie the Pooh,
You're in the soil. You're in the soil, scooping up the honey.
Nice Romanian
Oh,
bear.
very satisfying. Really, like you want to just sit and like it makes you want to suck your teeth a bit. It's quite astringent, but like in a good way, in a sort of like a very physical like it.
I see it provides physicality.
It's got like, but it's also got like teeth sucking quality to it. I don't know. I feel like I want a chewiness to it. It's a teethy tea. Okay, you are pentagon. That's your shape. Don't tell anybody.
Pentagon. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Cool. I'm a pentagon.
You're pentagon. Okay, don't tell anybody. Okay. That's definitely a punchy little number, but I'd expect nothing less from the punchy one over here. Let's see what the team think.
Ooh, look at this color.
Ooh, that's dark.
So this one is definitely darker.
I can tell it's one of my favorite type of tea. It's inside. Ripe pour for sure. It is.
I'm very excited for this one. Okay, I definitely think it's a ripe pour.
Looking like a ripe. Let's see. Cheers, guys. Hope you're drinking something nice.
Ooh. Wow, wait. So much character happening with this one. I like this.
Smells very chocolatey though.
Like pastries cooked on like a wood fire. There's a nice maltiness. There's pecans. There's smoky, like a nice smoky scent.
There is definitely this like burnt sugar sweetness, but like a bit of intentional bitterness, like very caramelly taste.
I'm also getting a bit of the rose from like Hot Glove, that sweet rose flavor, peachy rose.
But it's a little bit freshness come out from this ripe pour. Raisin and a little bit roasted berry.
There's definitely an oolong in here.
Interesting. This is so difficult.
So one ripe pour and the one white. Amulet Majesty and the white is a little bit of peony inside. I would say white peony or king peony.
I think it's ripe pour and I think it's black tea. It is very creamy as well, so I think it could be gato flappe, and cocoa malt cream.
I'll go ahead and say it's an oolong and a ripe. Koji plum, maybe? Golden turtle.
I'm going to guess amethyst GABA. No. I think amber GABA. Or ruby GABA, but brewed strong. Ruby GABA and 90s vintage stem. I'm guessing Adrian made this.
We have Moana in the house. Hello, Moana.
I'm Moana.
For those of you who come to the tea house, you may recognize her. For those of you who don't, first time on screen with us. So, Moana,
Yeah.
the blend, was this difficult to do, or did it come quickly to you?
No, it's actually come very quickly to me because I just choose the one black tea with a white tea because I was inspired by the concept of yin and yang.
Mm-hmm, okay.
So I want to try to find the balance of these two very different kinds of tea.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
my
you applied yin yang
Yeah.
to your blend. So you've got here sweet spice,
Jinjin Mei.
Jinjin Mei, and heirloom silver needle. Trust you to pick some expensive teas.
Yeah.
You're like, well, if I'm gonna do
Why not?
it, why not go for it, right? So my initial smell obviously is a lot of the sweet spice Jinjin Mei,
Yeah.
lots of the cinnamon, lots of the sweet spices, clove. But I can smell that heirloom silver needle definitely coming through.
Yeah.
And black and white, they are quite different, but in some ways they're not that different because they don't go through any firing process, right? So they tend to have a warmer character, both of them. So,
Yeah. That's what I come through to me as well because the white tea actually I taste a little bit charcoal and the black tea is like a very spiced cinnamon. So I'm thinking about I'm doing a bakery in the
Okay,
house
right.
and it's like a very spiced cinnamon bun
Yeah.
but with a hint of some fresh mint and the charcoal. Yeah, that's my idea.
Okay, so it's a cozy, homey vibe.
Yeah,
Cooking
Yeah.
spiced goodies.
exactly.
So the charcoal from the heirloom comes from charcoal roasting,
Yeah.
but it's charcoal roasted at room like body temperature, so it's like really, really low. But yeah, you definitely pick up that warmth in it. All right, let's give it a taste. Have you tried this a lot?
Yeah, I tried so many different ratios.
I can imagine.
It's like, should I do 1.1? But it doesn't taste like my balance. So I found out that's why you smelled it. When you smelled it, you feel like the black tea is very intense because I put double portion of the Jinjin Mei than the white tea.
Okay, so it's 2-to-1 Jinjin Mei.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the taste is, yeah, I mean, you can taste both for sure. The creaminess of that heirloom silver needle works really well with the
Yeah.
cinnamon note of the Jinjin Mei. Those bright, spicy notes play well against the creams and the warmth of the heirloom.
Yeah. So this is like a balance in my life.
It's very harmonious. It's definitely a harmonious mix. It feels like they sort of belong together.
That's
Which is
one
a
of the
compliment.
reasons
Yeah.
I choose these two kinds of tea.
So you didn't want to go too much for a contrast in terms of a location.
No, because all the idea of this blend is about harmony and the balance. Yeah. So give it a try. It's really fun. Combine different kinds of tea. Find the balance of your life through a cup of tea.
Yeah, there you go. Spread the philosophy. You speak, Moana, I'll just drink. It's really interesting because it's sort of like, it almost tastes like the Jinjin Mei, the sweet spice Jinjin Mei has been added like a little bit of milk to it.
Yeah.
You know, because that creaminess from the heirloom silver needle just adds this sort of milky note to it. But really, really, nothing is fighting. Nothing is trying to take over. They work very well together. So yeah, yin within yang and yang within yin. Well done. I'm giving shapes to everybody's blend.
Okay.
Why don't we go with spiral?
Spiral.
Yeah, spiral. Like with we're imitating that curved line, okay? So your spiral blend. Very, very harmonious. Let's see what everyone else thinks.
Let's do it. Oh my gosh, this could be anything. I really like the color.
Ooh, very bubbly, very soapy. Interesting.
Lovely color. Oh, cloudy. Can you see that? Very cloudy. That gives me a hint. Maybe a white tea.
Oh, this is lovely.
Okay, smells really custardy. Very sweet.
Nice. Black tea.
I know this tea. I know this. Hang on. Give me a moment, all right? There's no rush.
This is so good.
This is, I think, probably the sweetest one so far.
It tastes like fruit-covered chocolate, but like milk chocolate. I feel like I'm 5 years old, I'm in my pajamas, I'm going to sleep, and my mom brings me hot chocolate and some like tasty treat as well.
Wow, it actually tastes like an apple and cinnamon tea.
Just has that beautiful spice, that sumac, that saffron. It's got very silky texture, and texture is something I pay a lot of attention to, probably more than taste sometimes.
Yeah, it makes me feel good as well. I like it.
Hangis was it made with? I can't think about it. Damn, it literally speaks just black tea. Maybe a white? Okay, a black and a white. As my guess for this one.
I think there is black and white tea in here. Definitely white tea. Like the top notes, like the very fragrant floral, like the comforting top notes are there.
There's a nice white in there.
With a moonlight white. Moonlight white. Wow, I haven't had this for years. Moonlight white was the one I would always drink when getting into tea. It's got that wild quality.
It tastes like something from like a Yunnan black tea because it has character. I like it.
I think the first one is gonna be aged white tea, Jade Star, and maybe Violet Gold. Just a random guess. Let's go.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this is Sultan Squill and Moonlight White.
Forest Jam. Forest Jam and I don't know what. Forest Jam and King Peony.
Moonlight white and golden turtle.
This is Moana. Adrian definitely would do something darker than this. Unless I'm very wrong.
Anya is here.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. So, tell us, Anya, tell us about the blend, what it is, and what made you choose it.
Perfect.
I will show that camera over there.
Yes, so I mixed Lux Frontier and Purple Bud. So I really wanted to go for something that is similar to fruit covered in chocolate. You know when you go to like all the Christmas market and it's cold, but you have something chocolatey, but also fruity and refreshing. So Lux Frontier, Heicha, the sweetest, most chocolatey Heicha/Pue we have in Mei Leaf, in my opinion. And then Purple Bud, something completely opposite, very fruity, peachy, refreshing. So I wanted this contrast to come together.
And was this something that you just tried, or did it start here, or were you just experimenting with different things?
So I wanted something contrasting. I wanted something that's dark because it's winter, you want this comfort aspect.
That is like nothing else.
You would think so. So yeah, so I had like a flavor idea in my head, a profile idea in my head, and
Did you try lots of iterations before you came upon this one, or was this one of the ones that came pretty quickly?
I tried a couple of things. This was the best one. The worst one I tried was Amachazuru combined with Grandmaster Ripe. That was horrible. But this is actually pretty good, so I'm excited.
Okay, I'm excited too. So that sort of peachy, elderflowery, kind of very top note fruit of the purple bud. But then the purple bud has so much of that funky sort of puer terroir quality as well, right? So quite foresty, quite strong. It's got a little bit of bitterness as well sometimes. And then mixing that with Lux Frontier, my tea of the year. Color is going to be interesting.
Absolutely.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yeah. There's enough of a bridge. I was worried that it was going to be too much like one end and another, but there is enough of a bridge between them. Lux Frontier does have a sort of like those glacé cherry, you know, that sort of candied cherry note, and that mixes in with that, just touches
right.
base with the peachiness of the purple bud. You're going to be circle blend. I'm giving shapes to everybody. Don't tell anybody.
Sounds good.
You're circle blend.
Circle is a good shape.
Circle is a great shape. It's amazing to me that there's no that the Lux Frontier isn't dominating the purple bud. I mean, I expected the high notes of the purple bud to lead as it does, but then I thought that the Lux Frontier would come and just like bulldoze everything. But it doesn't at all. It's there. It's like licoricey chocolate note in there. Very, very cool. Very, very cool blend. You've created a harmony out of two teas that really shouldn't work together. So, congratulations.
Thank you so much. I was surprised myself.
Let's see what the team think.
Okay.
Circle. Okay, let's go. Let's see.
There's a bit more of a pinker hue to it.
Ooh.
Okay, this is something else mixed in with the tea.
Because it's really flora. There's a flora come to me, and it's a purple bud.
Purple bud. Mostly purple bud. What's the other one? Wow.
I really like it. Right off the bat, it has a really nice scent to it.
It has really. This is good. I like this one. It might be my number one.
It's got some minerality to it, some rockiness. Very floral, like soapy, overpoweringly floral.
There's a nice cumin seeds, white pepper. There's an interesting apple, like red apple fruitiness that's happening.
Okay, I will just tell what I feel. It's like you went to a park and there is a garden, flower garden, but not rose. It's a lot of peony, water lily. And then you find out there is an ice cream shop. Someone is selling like a caramel ice cream. And the season is not summer, it's winter.
It leaves like a dark roasted burnt sugar, a burnt caramel toffee. What is that?
It's so difficult to guess.
Ooh. No. No, I can't do this.
I would say there's a white tea in there. And maybe either an oolong or a black.
So I think this is rose. But the color kind of looks like an oolong because and the taste as well. What could it be? Damn.
Digestive.
Very digestive. My stomach agrees.
Let's go ahead and say that's a white and a black. Silver Needle, Cocoa Malt Queen. Probably Anya did this. It tastes really nice. There's a nice regal sense to it.
Okay, I'm gonna guess it. I'm gonna say it's. gonna say 2007, the Trickle 2007 and Purple Rose. Okay, so it's either Raya or Anya. I'm gonna say. I don't know. I'm gonna say Anya.
Okay. Purple Bud with Sultan's Quill. Okay, I'm thinking Anya chose this one because it's very flamboyant.
And I will guess one is Purple Bud, another one, I don't know, Bailu Gold maybe?
All right, Sam, welcome.
Thank you.
Reigning champ.
Everyone's a champ, right?
This is what the champ says, yeah. Right, so tell me about your blend. What is it? Ooh, what is in it? And why did you pick it?
So I spent ages yesterday morning in the tea bar at work.
Rinsing through our teas.
Yeah, getting very, very wasted, they can say. And I found it really tricky. In the end, I ended up with Young Gushu 2024 and Ancient Haze, the black tea.
Okay, so you're representing Yunnan.
Yeah.
You're representing Yunnan. You're representing wilder trees.
Yeah, and I wanted to go for Fruit Central.
Ooh, wow.
Here, look at the notes, even in my pocket. Just us ranking all the different combos, and landed on this one.
It's just, I laugh because everyone has had a different approach to how they handle these blends. Yeah, some are just like chucked it together. You've clearly gone through a scoring system. Yeah. Super fruity, right? Loads and loads of those elderflowers and hops and craft beer,
grapefruit,
yeah,
passion fruit,
yeah,
fresh grapes.
Wow, yeah.
So I was trying, once I found the two teas, I was trying the ratios.
Yeah.
1-to-1 didn't quite work because Ancient Haze overpowered the Young Gushu. So I went for about 40% Ancient Haze, 60% Young Gushu.
Okay. So Shangpua and black tea is one of my favorite double drops.
Good.
I think that the two work so surprisingly well together.
I agree.
I've not tried this one before, but I have done double drops with Shangpua and Ancient Haze before, so I kind of know you're onto a winner with this combo.
Yeah, I was actually at one point making kombucha with the two together, but never this two. Cheers.
Yeah, it's like taking what you love from a Shangpua and then just throwing in a whole wild fruit, like, and the forestiness is different.
It's more elegant
than
I would say the wild Young Gushu on its own. There's more of a what's the word? Champagne.
Right, yeah, there's more, I was going to say there's more bubbles and sparkle on top.
Yes.
Yeah. This is like you've taken the Christmas tree of Young Gushu and you put the baubles on.
Right.
And you've wrapped around those lights.
Yeah.
I mean, They definitely work in harmony together. You can pick up the terroir, you can pick up the foresty note, you can pick up the wildness. The foresty note is different. It's like the difference, I don't know, between like forest in the spring and then forest late summer. It's like there seems to be this combination of the two. You're getting all of the body and depth of the raw,
Yes.
but then you're getting top notes
Yes.
and brightness coming
Exactly.
from the ancient. And interestingly, a jasmine note seems to be popping out as well, which is
Very subtly.
in the aftertaste.
Yeah. So the best thing about this tea, I was drinking it also this morning, I loved it that much, is that the aftertaste lingers for ages.
Yeah.
And it actually gets better over the infusions. The best I found was like 4th infusion.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a goodie. It's a goodie for sure. All right, I'm giving shapes to all of these blends because I don't want to give numbers. Let's give this a star.
Okay.
Star blend. Let's see what his colleagues stroke competitors think.
Wow. Okay, this, I'm just going to go right ahead and say this, maybe too confidently. Looking at this, there's definitely a nice raw pour in here, and I'm very excited to try this.
We can say it's not gonna be black tea and it's not gonna be ripe pu'er tea. So I'm really happy. I think I can get this right. I think I can get this one right.
It smells like a raw pour.
Oh, it smells very citrusy, or like it just smells refreshing.
I know right away, this is my favorite raw pour. Just off of smell, this is young gushu. No other pour has such a distinctive smell like young gushu.
Whoa.
Wow. I love this. I love this one so much.
So it's like you wake up very early, and when you look out the window, it's very moisture outside. It's like a very fresh cutting wood, and also a little bit roasted chestnut, I would say. And you can tell someone is selling some peanut, but it's boiled peanut on the street.
It's very smooth, very clear, very smooth. It has a nice spring water clearness to it.
Very honey, almost medicinal, like manuka honey.
It's literally acacia honey or linden honey.
Custard apples, like hazelnuts, cigar. It's very nice and leathery, but whatever other tea is combined with it either complements it so well that it brings out its complexity, or it just completely overpowers whatever other thing there is in this blend. I'd almost go ahead and say it's either a white or a tisane.
Okay, I think this is gonna be raw pu'er and a tisane.
I think it's a blend with raw pu'er with oolong, a kind of oolong maybe.
It feels like it's an oolong tea. It also feels like a yellow tea. Is there a yellow tea in there? Who would mix yellow tea with something else? Like, what were you thinking?
So 1,000% Young Gushu 2024. 1,000%. I would never miss that. The other one.
But it has like this really refreshing taste, so I think this is gonna be Young Gushu. Okay, I think it's Young Gushu and Greek Olympus.
I think one is Young Gushu 2024. And another one might be Joyrider, because I sniffed a little bit of bamboo inside.
So you think it is too raw pours?
Yeah, I think it's too raw pours.
Is it difficult? This shouldn't be difficult. They're screaming at me, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna say there's a yellow tea in here, mixed with oolong. I'm gonna say is Sovereign Bud as the yellow. Maybe Honey Duchess. Maybe I messed everything up. I don't know. It's game over.
I think this is Yongushu and either a white or a Tisane. I'm going to go with Tisane and I'm going to go with chamomile because it has a really nice, unusual floral ending to it.
You can tell who blend this tea because different personality, they will blend different kinds of tea combination. And I feel like when I drink this, it's like a Sam's face showing up through this cup of tea. So I guess this is a Sam blend.
This is definitely a Sam kind of tea. Very eccentric, very Sam.
Do you know what? I think this is Sam. The black tea was Moana. This is Sam. The rose tea, the purple rose tea was Anya. And the age white was Raya. That's my final guess of who made what. As for what was in the teas, I'm not sure.
So a huge congratulations to Raya. She is our champion taster this year. She did an amazing job, just pipping the others at the post by guessing more of the tea types and nailing a couple of the teas. I was very impressed when she smelt that tea and said, "This is Young Gushu 2024. I don't think I could have done that. So big congratulations to her. But which one of the blends is our winning blend? So now the team has to vote for their runner-up and for their winning blends, and we're going to tally all the points up and see who our champion blender is this year.
So I think my runner-up is the Star. It was unique, it was refreshing, it had funkiness. And I think my favorite tea is this one. It just made me really nostalgic. Whatever someone did, it worked.
So my runner-up is Pentagon. My favorite is the Circle.
Runner-up and my winner. Runner-up first, Star. So that's the runner-up. The winner, I would say, is probably going to have to be this one. This is lovely. I think whatever teas are in here complemented each other so well. It gives you a full experience. I would think that this is a proper Mei Leaf Don tea. I'm a big fan of this one.
The rose one, I think it's Anya, and I think it's the best. And then the one I said, J-Star, I'll give the second. Although that's just because I like J-Star. The black tea, white tea mix, I feel like it was too smooth. And this one, I like it, but I'm thinking it's Sam, and I want Sam to lose, so I'm putting him at the bottom. It's just because it's just politics. It's just politics.
Okay, so my runner-up is the triangle. And the winner for me personally is this one. Yeah. Spiral.
So big congratulations to Moana. Her very harmonious blend of black and white tea, heirloom silver needle and sweet spice JJM won the hearts of her colleagues. For those interested, I wasn't involved in the voting, but for those interested to know my runner-up and my winner, I think truthfully, all of the blends were very good blends. You can really get a lot wrong with blending. And even Adrian's blend, which was just thrown together and he hadn't even tasted it, was a very, very good blend. It was delicious. I think all the blends were great. I think Adrian's was toasty, comforting. It had this really lovely mix of sort of caramels and the right puer. Anya's was wild. It was probably the most off the charts kind of blend, with Purple Bud being very bright and very floral, mixed with Lux Frontier, which is that deep caramelled licorice note. They worked, but probably a bit too far apart for a lot of people. The blend by Moana was very harmonious, really sort of worked together, very cohesive, very complementary. As she said, that yin and yang was in full effect. My runner-up was for Sam, because I think that combination of black and raw pua is one of my favorites, and that Ancient Haze just gave it that really toppy grapefruity note, and I really loved that combination. I think my winner is actually Raya's blend, but I think that because Nug Potion takes a while to brew out, the team didn't really get to experience it to its full effect, because I only gave them 2 infusions of each tea. I tried to give the Nug Potion a bit more rinse to get it to extract, but I don't think it was quite strong enough. And that was a criticism of the blend, because you want the blend to work from the first infusion, but when I've tasted that blend on the 4th, 5th infusion, the combination I think was mesmerizing, with that potiony, licoricey, funky nug, richness and depth, and then the sweetness of Blazing Heavens on top of it was beautiful. So I think that was my favorite blend, but you needed to brew into it. Anyway, try blending yourself. It's challenging. Maybe do some double drops, so you're brewing individually first and before you start mixing them. So brew teas individually and then mix in a cup to work out which combinations you love. Let me know in the comments section below which blends you've created and maybe that we should try. All that's left for me to do is to say a big thank you to the team for taking part. Congratulations to Raya, our champion taster, and Moana, our champion blender. And a huge Happy New Year, if you're watching at the time of release, to each and all out there. I wish you a glorious, inspiring, healthful, peaceful, and joyous 2025, filled with the best teas on earth and surrounded by people that feed you love and energy. Cheers, everybody.
Happy New Year! I wish you all the best tea.
Happy New Year. I hope everybody has a wonderful year. Cheers.
We wish you all a very happy new year. Ching!
Alright guys, this was it from us. So have a lovely New Year's Eve and looking forward to all the new teas in the new year.
Cheers, guys. I hope you have a really great new year, a great year to come, full of peace and joy. And it's been quite a tough year, I think, for a lot of people this year. I'm sure 2025 will be much better, much more peaceful. And yeah, and if you're, if you ever want to share a Gong Fu session, I'm always around. Just reach out. I'm here on Sundays in the tea bar. And yeah, wishing you all the best. Cheers.